Good morning, and for some, good afternoon. Well, yeah, good afternoon for the East Coast. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good morning for Pacific and Central. Whoo, I'm taking a break. I'm here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Scotland. Well, I'm not taking a break. I'm really housekeeping, well, house cleaning up all my old shit at work. Hi, Scotland. Hi, Snuggle. Hi, Party. So, my God, there are some good updates. Well, not good updates, to some stories that I had covered. There are new stories out there. And I wanted to talk about the little boy that went missing, Dane Paulson. I definitely want to talk about him. This little boy went missing from Oregon, and they found him um, in a river. And they said he was last seen in the front yard of his house playing. Now, this is a 2 year old kid that is outside playing by himself. 2 year old kids, their attention span is off. They see something, they take off. Why would you have your 2 year old child outside playing by himself if you're not out there with him? Now, if he was, uh, they found him down by the river, so was the yard or anything not fenced in? Okay, if your house is fenced in, you live, okay, I can see that. But you're not going to leave a 2 year old child outside to play. Good morning, Miss Sweet Tooth J. Good morning. Good morning, Petty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So that is my issue right now. Now, I do have the newsreel, and just reading the story when I first heard he was missing. I know Gracie was the one that was putting it out on TikTok and on YouTube. And I was looking into it and I'm like, wait a minute. 2 years old, outside playing by himself. And then he disappears. They said they searched 640 something acres. 682 acres is what they searched, in 341 miles is what they did. Um, Still 2 years old, the child is outside by himself playing. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I just don't understand. How could that happen? So let's just, kids take off, even in the house. You've got to be careful. Even in the house, you have to be careful because kids get into stuff. So that is my whole thing when it comes to, um, hold on, let me just get this so we can take a look at it. He was found in the water. Jesus.
Returning to our breaking news, today a diver discovered the body of 2-year-old Dane Paulson in the Siletz River. The boy was missing since March.
Look at this. 2 years old. Look at this little cutie. 2 years old.
First, the diver found the toddler's body about 3 miles downstream from his home.
K2 Shelby Slaughter has been covering this story since the beginning. She's live in Siletz now. And Shelby, you're there right now with that diver?
Yes, that's exactly right, Steve. I have the man of the hour, Juan Heredia, who actually found little baby Dane Paulson just a few hours ago. And
He doesn't
Juan,
look
you
like he wants
actually
to be the man of
drove
the
down
hour.
where you drove up from Stockton.
That's correct. 12 hours.
What compelled you to do that?
The people start tagging me about this case, and they really opened something myself that is, I need a closure to come and help the family.
Hi, Sophie's.
So that's the whole I do it.
And Juan, we know that you found Dane in a place that was already covered by divers. What compelled you to look there again?
Well,
3 miles from his
first of
home.
all, I got to start we assume he went in the water. And I don't stop until I found a person. I don't know how many miles. Today I covered 2.5 miles. I don't know where the other divers were searching for, but that's my point to entry, and I covered the whole shore.
Thank you, Juan. And so many people here are grateful for the work that you did. And you can see here he is already wearing a ribbon that represents little baby Dane. The family is having a vigil right now to my right. And we're going to have more with Juan coming up here later this evening. Reporting live in Siletz, I'm Shelby Slaughter, K2 News.
Such a
So here's my question. This little baby outside playing, he gets out of the yard. Don't know how he got out of the yard. Now, the family is in mourning. My heart goes out to this family. But then we have the family in Michigan. Let me just stop this. We have the family in Michigan that lost two kids, a 9-year-old and a 2-year-old, due to carbon monoxide poisoning. And they're looking to see if charges are warranted for the mother. Now, my opinion, hi Muggsy. If your child was outside unattended and he's outside playing and now it's resulted in his death, wouldn't you be liable for that child's death? That is what I'm grappling with right now. But this is an update on the story out of Michigan.
On the heartbreaking story of two young siblings found dead in a minivan in a Greektown parking structure.
Well, the circumstances are tragic. The Wayne County prosecutor will determine if their mother or anyone else contributed to their deaths. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack joining us live with more on today's developments. It's been a very busy day in this case, Jessica.
Yeah, this is really the next step in this investigation since the beginning. Detroit police have been looking into this case, not only to figure out what led to the children's death, but also to see if there was a criminal component to it all. Now, since that time in February,
Do we hear this? They're looking to see if there is a criminal component. They want to know if they need to press charges against the mother who was homeless for 3 months, went to the city to try to get help. They didn't follow up. She got tired of trying. They were sleeping in a van in a casino parking lot. But when I hear about the condition of these kids, which you're going to hear, let me put my trigger warning up. Oh, it's already there. This is something that we're finding out now after the autopsy was completed and they've come to the cause and manner of death. So just be prepared.
there's been multiple people brought in for questioning, including the
Snuggle.
children's mother and grandma, but no arrests have been made. Now it will be up to Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy to decide if anybody is criminally culpable. Since February, Detroit police have been investigating to figure out what led to the death of 2-year-old Amila Curry and her brother, 9-year-old Darnell Curry. And now their findings are with the Wayne County prosecutor's office. Until last week, the theory was the two kids froze to death, but an autopsy revealed the cause of death is carbon monoxide poisoning. At the time of their death, they were in the care of their mother, 29-year-old Tatiana Williams. The family, homeless, living out of a van, parked at the Greektown Casino parking structure in February when they died.
Everybody who know me know I worship the ground them kids walked on.
But
The
listen
sequence
to
of
this.
events that led to the children's death have not been revealed, or where the children were exposed to carbon monoxide. Both children wearing T-shirts and the toddler in a diaper. The older boy was covered in lice and the 2-year-old with rotted teeth.
The oldest was covered with lice. The 2-year-old had rotted teeth. You sat there and said, you worshiped the ground that these kids walked on. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Mari. Hi, Island Girl. I won't blame them either, but your child is 9 years old and he's covered with lice. Your 2-year-old had rotted teeth. What? You sent your son to school. You remember she said she woke him up to try, because it was to get him ready for school. Hi, Black Roses. The toddler had on just a diaper. The 9-year-old just had a t-shirt on and underwear. Let's just listen to that again. I'm like, wait a minute. It's cold as shit. You don't put extra clothes on these kids?
Or where the children were exposed to carbon monoxide. Both children wearing t-shirts and the toddler in a diaper. The older boy was covered in lice and the 2-year-old with rotted teeth. Our Charlie Langdon talked to the children's mom and grandma back in February.
Did the van run out of gas?
I have no idea what happened. I have no idea.
Did you fall asleep?
Yes.
And then when you woke...
Only night I fell asleep. I usually be woke.
Both Tatiana Williams and her mom, Yvette Goodman, have been questioned by Detroit police. No arrests were made. Now the Wayne County prosecutor will decide if anyone should be charged in the case. Mayor Mike Duggan vowing wraparound services for Williams after learning she did not receive help when calling the city's homeless hotline. She also received a free home on the city's west side from the Detroit Rescue Mission Ministries.
This cannot ever happen again.
Now she has a free home now. So you have lice. They said he was covered in lice. So are the others exposed to it as well? Are they exposed to lice? Lice, they jump. They were all in this van together. Did he get it from school? Did the teachers know that this child was covered in lice? This shit is, I was like, wait a minute. When I heard a 2-year-old with rotted teeth, what the hell? Are we just giving this child milk? What the hell?
Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison not going on camera today, stressing in a statement put out on social media and to the media that this next step is standard protocol when it comes to their criminal investigations, and any charging decision will fall on the prosecutor's office. Reporting downtown Detroit, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
Jessica, you broke this story with the help of your sources. The next question that's really been popping up online is, what kind of charges are we looking at here? Do you have any indication at this time?
It's a really good question, and there's been a lot of sensitivity around a case like this just because of how widespread it has been picked up really around the country.
Exactly. Where was the free home? Hi, Pam. They actually stated that they dropped the ball by not reaching back out to her. Now she has a free home through this ministry. Now you're looking to press charges. Hi, damn it, Mandy. In a way, it was neglect. Damn it, Mandy. Her 2-year-old had rotted teeth. Her son was covered in lice. In a way, that is neglect. Shit, that is neglect. That's neglect. And when I see her crying about she worshiped the ground, she probably did. But you didn't. Oh my God. I can't.
Now, as far as charges now, I think it's important to keep in mind that because carbon monoxide was determined to be the cause of death, that does mean that the children's death is ruled accidental, at least by the medical examiner. So that changes a little bit how the prosecutor will examine this in terms of charges. I have a feeling it's going to be weeks, if not months, before a decision is made.
Jessica Dupnack, we do appreciate it. Thank you.
So the question is,
returning to our breaking news today, a diver
should she face charges? That is the question. Should she face charges for child neglect, involuntary manslaughter? Those are the only things I can come up with that would apply in this case. Then I'm looking again at the family situation. You have your mother with you, you have your 2 young siblings with you, and you have your 4 kids. Because the kids were in the back of the van. Those are the only 2 possible charges I can see. But would you charge her? I wouldn't. They do, Ghostface. They do. They do. And you see, that is a hard call. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What could you, she's lost 2 of her kids. So instead of having 4, she has 2 now. Why didn't the school notify someone this child had lice and have him treated? He was going to school. She said it herself. All those people in the van, all of them. All of those people in the van. It was her 4 kids, her mother, and 2 of her siblings. They were all in that van. So does anyone else have lice? He's going to school. He's going to school. She said she went to wake him up to get him ready because it was time for him to go to school. No one knew this child had lice? Hi, Gamecock Jenny. Hi, Wisco. How are you doing? You're fine. In Michigan, has free housing and over 500 free money for food. I looked that up. Okay, I looked that up when I was listening to this. So per family for what is it, EBT, food stamps, is $292 per family member. Yep. She asked for help and she got none. Now, after she's lost 2 of her children, she has free housing. It took this tragedy, but now they're actually looking at prosecuting her or possibly giving her charges. So that's what I was thinking about. Dane, this little 2-year-old, was left outside. Oh, shit. I see Jen is live. Sorry, Jen. I see Jen is live. Well, I got up this morning. She wasn't live and she didn't have anything scheduled. Okay. Whoo, Lord. Let's see, Heidi, when your and my kids were in school, lice would be a reason to remove until treatment. Many schools do not require that. Really? Really? I didn't know that. I remember when Kayla came, when we were in Vegas and she kept saying her hair was itching, and her dad was fussing at her because she put somebody's hat on her head before they left. And then I started looking through her hair, and that's a lot of damn hair. I got that stuff. I took her to get her hair treated because we weren't having no lice in this house. And then when we got back here right after, and she really started, I said, oh no, we're going to take you to get your hair treated because I don't know what you have and I'm not digging in that shit. And then they treated her hair. Then they gave me this shampoo to use. And hi, Bambi. They gave me this shampoo to use and to comb through for at least a month. And I would do this little fine comb with all that hair to make sure there was no eggs or anything in her hair. I was like, get the hell out of here. That was my first time having to deal with that shit. Good morning, Carol Mayhill. Good morning. Hi, Jen. I saw you alive. Good morning, Genuinely Jen. The child could have got lice from another child at the school but wasn't treated. What is more heartbreaking is she had living relatives, but they ended up, yes, living in a van. Everybody wants to be on TV. Everybody wants to be there now to hold her and to cuddle her. The sister with the nails, her dreadlocks are done. Where were you when your sister and your nephews and nieces and your mother and your siblings needed a place to go? Where were you then? Where were you then? I just don't understand it. I don't care if we have to pull up carpet. You always have a place. And then the dad can't stand him. He's not innocent in all of this. Always want to be there after the fact. You're true. That's true. That is so true. I don't know, Jen. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Somebody said that they do, and they'll send them home with a letter. But somebody said that they don't send them home anymore. I don't know. Yeah, even if they had to, exactly. When I was telling you guys about the hurricane we had in Houston. Hi, Aesops. My whole damn family was at my house and my in-laws because the storm was going to hit their area of Houston, Southwest. They all came to my house. I had people in my formal living room, people in my family room, people in my laundry room, people in my room, my son's room, the office. They were everywhere. You make a place for them to be. I understand that, sometimes that you're on public assistance and you can't have all these people in the house or whatever. Let them sleep there at night. Make sure they're gone in the morning. That's all you have to do. I don't understand this. And yes, he was a waste. He's a waste. Hi, 11. Good morning. It's a waste. You're sitting there talking about, she said she wanted me to get the kids, but she didn't say. If she called you and said she needed you to get the kids, it doesn't matter. And then for him to say that she could have called his family like they always did. Why didn't you call your family? Why didn't you call your family? Get the hell out of here. 2 little kids are now deceased. Good morning, Angela. Good morning. I hope everything is good. I hope everything is good. You already know why I'm not going back in that chat. As long as that man is there, I'm not there. Hi, Black Roses. Hi. I just can't with this shit. And then I guess you guys heard about the story about the young man that was murdered after meeting a man online. I'm like, what the hell is going on that we're not paying attention to our children? 2-year-old boy left in the front yard to play. He's now deceased. Who's to blame for that? I blame the family. I'm sorry, I would. I would. And I know people saying the family has suffered enough. Okay. Your child is 2 years old. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about him. So I'm going to show you this, and this is going to be a trigger warning, a trigger warning, a trigger warning. Let me do this right here. This is trigger warning, guys, and I want you to and I said a young man. It was a girl. Jesus Christ. It was a girl. But at first when I saw it, I thought it was a young man. It's a girl. Here we go. We have to really watch. Yes, the 2-year-old was left alone outside to play. He ended up in the river deceased. 2 years old. That's child endangerment. That's child abandonment. There's all kind of things I can say for that. I know the family is suffering right now. But why would you leave your 2-year-old outside, unattended? especially with the way people, who knows? I don't know if they're in the country or not. I have no idea. But I wouldn't leave my 2-year-old outside by themselves. When I lived in Tennessee, we had a pool in our backyard, an in-ground pool. I wouldn't let my sons go outside unless I was outside. If I had to go in to get a call or get the phone or start cooking or whatever, they're coming with me. I'm not leaving them outside. You done swam enough. You done had fun. I'm not leaving you outside unattended at all. That's just me.
It's heartbreaking.
I'm like speechless. It just makes
This
me
is
sick
in
to my
San
stomach,
Antonio.
really, to think that it was so close to our home.
Neighbors who live on 27th Avenue North in St. Pete say they never expected something so tragic to happen in their community.
I'm just in shock. Honestly, like you hear about that in the movies,
It is sad.
you know, or on the news, obviously, but to hear that happened 2 doors down from us, like I'm just really in shock right now.
St. Pete police say 16-year-old Miranda Corset met up with 35-year-old Stephen Gress after connecting over a dating app at the end of February. She was reported missing on February 24th to Gulfport police. Police say a dispute happened, and then sometime between the 20th and the 24th, she was beat and suffocated.
Her end was not easy. It was not
But
a quick
she's from
death.
San Antonio.
It's very sad and very disturbing.
Officials say Gress put the teen's body in a car and drove it to a home in Largo. Police say her body was dismembered and then put in a dumpster in Ruskin.
For him to have the time to do that and to even acknowledge.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Party Rock, what do you mean no sound? Can anybody hear this? Party Rock is saying no sound. Yes, I will be covering Lori Daybell. I will be covering Lori. This is a story all on its own. I will be covering her interview with Keith Morrison. Hi, Ethel. Long time. Hi. Party Rock is saying she has no sound. Does everybody hear what I'm playing? Hi, Bonero. Okay, Party Rock, go out and come back in, sweetie. Go out and come back in. Let me go back some. Party Rock, go back and come back in.
To Gulfport police. Police say a dispute happened, and then sometime between the 20th and the 24th, she was beat and suffocated.
Her end was not easy. It was not a quick death. It's very sad and very disturbing.
Officials say Gress put the teen's body in a car and drove it to a home in Largo. Police say her body was dismembered and then put in a dumpster in Ruskin.
For him to have the time to do that and to even acknowledge to do that to somebody is just sad. And so there's definitely something wrong with the guy in his head.
Hi, Dreamsicle.
For somebody to be able to do that to a 16-year-old girl.
Gress and his domestic partner, Michelle Brandis, are now in custody. Corset has an 11-month-old baby and lived with her grandmother. St. Pete police say Corset's body could be in the Hillsborough County landfill.
Wait a minute.
Investigators
Did
are
you
St. Pete
hear
police say Corset's
this woman
body could be in.
She has an 15 years old. Let's go back. 15 years old. She has an 11-month-old baby. And this man had a domestic partner. What the hell? See, exactly. Fully fenced yard. But you still wouldn't leave them outside unattended at that age.
Corset has an 11-month-old baby and lived with her grandmother. St. Pete police say
15.
Corset's body could be in the Hillsborough County landfill. Investigators are searching for her body, but say it will be very difficult to find.
Just how I feel, I can't imagine it being your own family. So I'm so sorry to the family, and my thoughts and prayers definitely go out to them.
15.
My heart and prayers are going to go out to them.
15 and an 11-month-old baby. You were on a dating site. You live with your grandmother. Where's your mother? Where's your father? Where's your mother? 15 and 11-month-old. And she, yes, Angela, she's a baby herself. A baby herself. It makes you wonder, what the is going on right now? What is going on? Oh my God. So we have another story. Well, the video from the Delphi murders was released yesterday. The New Bridge video. I have that one as well. We're going to look at that. But also, I want to talk about Pastor Ricky Floyd, who was all about nonviolence, who was all about this. And now he's been shot and killed for approaching a woman aggressively after he left a bar, a food and bar place, by taking her phone out of her hand. I don't know what happened to the baby. Maybe the baby is with her grandmother. I think the baby would be with her. Who knows what a baby is? They never even said, Angela, but they said that she lived with her grandmother. Yes, what the fuck is going on right now? Exactly. What is going on right now? With everything that's going on in this country, everything that's going on with these kids, and we're always looking for stranger danger, stranger danger. This is stranger danger. You're 15 years old and you're on a dating app with an 11-month-old baby, with a 35-year-old man who has a domestic partner. You guys got in an argument. He suffocated you, dismembered your body, and threw you in a garbage. What? They still didn't say how they found that out. And I've been following this. They tracked him through an app, but Jesus Christ, these people. Now, hold on a second. They released this video on the Delphi thing, and I had some doubts about the guy that was convicted. I really don't think I have those doubts anymore. So let's just, Vinnie Politan right there. Let me see, how long is this one? It's not long. Okay.
This is a big night, folks. A big night. You know, I know, we all have been invested in the Delphi case, and only a few people, for a short moment, got to see that video. Tonight, we're going to show it to you. But let's begin with the way this whole case has gone from the beginning in the state of Indiana. Like, no transparency whatsoever.
None.
Like, basically what you're looking at is the level of transparency that the state of Indiana had in this investigation, limiting what the public knew when the case was unsolved. And then
only reason I knew what was going on in Indiana because my mod Tina was getting it from the news and everything, because certain things they weren't letting out, and she was right there. So here we go.
They said they did solve it. It was with information that they had right out of the box.
Yep.
So there were problems with the investigation and the communication in this case. And then when it came time for the court case, obviously no cameras. We don't want you to see it.
Yep.
We don't want you to hear any of the evidence in this case. And since the case has been over, everything still has been sort of tied up with a bow. Most states, the trial's over, the defendant's been sentenced, you know, some of the evidence in the case becomes public. Not in this case. There's just been no transparency. And I think for Abby and Libby, they deserve better here. Because the lack of transparency and the way the investigation was done, I think slowed down the case and slowed down the ability to attempt to hold someone responsible. That's number.
They knew right out the gate. They knew it. They fumbled the ball, but they knew right out the gate that man was responsible. Then I started having doubts because of what the psychiatrist had testified to and everything else. And the more I started, I was like, maybe this is kind of shaky. But no.
Number one. Number two, there are still questions. And those questions all exist because nobody saw or heard the case. And this is a case where people, and there are other suspects, and the way the public has interpreted it, there's really no trust in what happened there because of all the strange circumstances.
And this is what's going on now with the Brian Koberger case. Same situation. Same situation. I told you guys about the DNA. It was 3 different types under her fingernails. There's all kind of misleading information. And this is what happened with the Delphi murder case as well.
Again, come back to the transparency of investigators and then the court and the judge in this case. Now, Richard Allen was convicted. He was convicted beyond a reasonable doubt. The jury did not deliberate that long. They were convinced. Well, they saw the evidence. I didn't. You didn't, unless you were in Delphi for this. So what does that mean? Like, why was he convicted? Well, one of the biggest pieces of evidence in all of this was the video of the bridge guy. And a little piece of that video had been made public while there was still a search for a killer, and they're looking for the public's help. Well, now the bridge guy video has been released, and we are going to see it. Now, it's 43 seconds long. You have to listen very closely. You have to watch very closely.
Watch it, please.
Let's get to it, and let's play that video for you right now.
Do you hear the guy talking? High crafting with
That was it.
Did you hear him talking?
You heard the down.
There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
Did you hear him?
That was it. You heard the down the hill at the end? It was kind of faint in the background. I heard it. There were also some whispers by Abby and Libby. And it seemed that they were not necessarily scared, but maybe very aware of this man on the bridge and probably a little concerned, but then they don't run away. They're looking for a path, and then he is there. Let's get some more insight. Joining us tonight, Court TV senior producer Barbara McDonald.
They convicted him on. But they had that. They had that video. They had that audio. They had it. That's what they convicted him on. Hi, sweet potato. Happy belated birthday. They had that audio. Okay? So I wanted to show you guys about the pastor, and then I'm not going to hold you that much longer.
At 4.
Oh, but I just wanted to say, also, my son is a special agent, and just because he's a special agent doesn't mean he works for the FBI, but feel free to face. Come on now. Yes. Please do. Please do. Yeah, I got that message last night. But they assume FBI. No, not FBI. You can try CIA. You can try all kind of things. But go right on ahead and call and see what happens. That's all I'm going to say. Play stupid games and you'll win stupid. Woman that he was walking aggressively towards after he took her phone and threw it. This pastor, he's a pillar of the community. You know, he preaches about nonviolence. He does all of this stuff. Yet you did this because of an argument in the bar, which trickled outside. You were driving off. You decided to go and aggressively approach her, take her phone, and throw it. Well, you threw her phone first, driving off, and then you decide that you're going to get out your car. This woman was in fear of her life. I would have shot. This is the pastor. He did all these good deeds. But was he leading a double life? Because he was aggressive. He was the aggressor. That's why she was charged with involuntary manslaughter. He was the aggressor. She protected herself. That's it. Hi, Downneck. Did you see what I replied to you? I replied to your comment, Downneck. It's nice to see you. But he was the aggressor. Now, one more thing, and then I'm going to go. What time is it?
Maui's police chief, a famous football player, and a comedian are among the high-profile men accused in a civil lawsuit of participating in or facilitating crimes alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The chief and others say it's not true. But now Maui's mayor is asking the police commission to place the chief on leave while it's being investigated. Gina Mangieri has more. Gina?
Well, rapper Sean Diddy Combs is in custody awaiting federal criminal trial on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. And now a civil lawsuit filed in federal court in California alleges current Maui police chief John Pelletier served as security and facilitator.
Let me stop that for a minute. You remember the other day I told you Odell Beckham made a statement that he was not involved, where it seems like he covered it up. Okay? So let's go.
For Combs, sometimes impersonating law enforcement jurisdictions. A nearly 90-page lawsuit accuses John Pelletier of serving as muscle for Sean Diddy Combs in California and Las Vegas, several years before Pelletier left Las Vegas to become Maui County Chief of Police. The same suit accuses NFL player Odell Beckham Jr. and a comedian known as Drewski of rape. We asked the Chief, County, Police Commission, and Police Union for a response. A Maui Police Department spokesperson says the chief has no connection to anyone in the suit. We are confident that the evidence will demonstrate these claims to be false and will expose those who are deliberately trying to manipulate the legal system to spread misleading narratives. The union declined to comment. We asked the plaintiff's attorney for additional comment too, without reply. Beckham Jr. said on his social media, "I really can't even believe that my name is mentioned in that matter. There was absolutely no truth to those allegations." Drewski said on social "This allegation is a fabricated lie. I was broke living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish." KHON2's legal analyst explains why high-profile people can be targeted by lawsuits.
It's not uncommon at all for high-profile people to be named, especially be named as a large group of defendants in this kind of lawsuit. And the reason why is because when you're sitting at a very high level in the government, whether you're the police chief or a mayor.
Well, how would they pick Drewski and Beckham Jr.? How would we do that? This shit is getting wild.
Or the governor of a state, it's very easy to be targeted because then that potentially opens up the finances and the wallet.
The accusations date back to 2018 when Pelletier was still on the mainland with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. He is accused, among other things, of posing as a Contra Costa California sheriff in order to deter a woman from filing a rape charge.
I think the thing about high-profile people is that they do.
Remember, we discussed that. We discussed this one. And she reported it to 2 different agencies.
Have a strong presence in terms of anybody being able to Google or determine whether or not somebody is actually in the vicinity and then accuse them of doing something because they were in that location. Again, we don't know. Maybe these specific allegations are true, but the best thing to do is to wait for the lawsuit to play out and find out whether they are true or completely false.
Other unnamed.
I told you they were investigating both agencies that this was reported to. Both agencies are being investigated. The agency that was for the studio shooting, that nothing came of that, they're investigating that as well.
Plaintiffs allege Pelletier arrested them at gunpoint in Las Vegas under bogus warrant charges and restrained them in his home. They allege Pelletier kept a list of safe houses for parties. The lawsuit involving Pelletier is a civil matter. Combs' case is criminal, involving sex trafficking, plus numerous civil lawsuits.
There's a difference between a civil case, which is one person suing another person for money, versus a criminal case, which would be the government
A RICO
investigating
case,
somebody
a federal
and then
case.
accusing that person of a crime.
Okay, Douglas Chin.
Now, again, the chief strongly denies all the allegations in the suit. His spokesperson says the baseless allegations not only hurt him, but show a lack of respect for victims of abuse. Now, it was just minutes before airtime when we received this letter from the mayor calling for the Maui Police Commission to take additional what they call proactive steps to conduct an independent review and to place the chief on leave while this was reviewed. We have asked the chief for an additional response to this. Again, this having just been received. Also, it was addressed as well to the Maui Police Commission. The mayor saying in the calling for this that due process must be observed and the existence of these allegations alone present concerns for the public trust, and goes on to say that they believe that the approach would not constitute a presumption of guilt, but instead make sure that they're not compromising the integrity of the office while the matter is under review. Much more to come in this story, and we will continue to follow up. Gina Mangieri, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
I told you there's a whole bunch of shit that's going on with this case. And Party Rock, RICO, is the Racketeering Influence and Corrupt Organization, which is what P. Diddy is accused of running. Now, he's done everything in this except been accused of murder, okay? It comes with money laundering, drug trafficking, bribery, extortion, fraud, everything but murder so far. Okay, so far. But there's a lot of debts. You know, people dead that was around this man. Okay, a lot of people. And they all seem to die from pneumonia or all of a sudden heart attacks. Okay, but anyway, they're reopening all of these cases. They're taking a closer look at these cases. And I said that when all of this shit started happening, they were going to go back and start looking, because you've had too many people that have gone to the police, that have gone to try to file reports. Everything gets swept under the rug because it was P. Diddy. Odell Beckham Jr. said in his statement that he wasn't even in that city. Well, undoubtedly, wait, RICO isn't related to a group. No, RICO isn't. Stop. RICO isn't related to a group chat. Unless you guys were trying to do bribery, money laundering. Stop. You have to be a criminal enterprise. Oh my God, stop. Stop. I know what you're saying. Stop. Anyway, they're reopening all of these cases. Diddy goes on trial May 5th. There's going to be more shit that's going to come out. And I honestly, it's just every day. Every day is more and more stuff that gets released. And who's doing all the releasing? Who's dropping all of this? Well, as crunch time is coming, okay? Crunch time is coming. So I have one more for you. And this just happened. And let me stop laughing. I'm going to stop laughing on this one because these grandmas out here today are ridiculous too, okay? This shit is crazy, but I am going to be doing the story of Chalice Welch. I'm just waiting to get the police reports and everything. I have everything ready to go. I need to get with Lisa today. I'm going to call her because we were supposed to do it yesterday, but I didn't have the police report yet. So I've checked my emails again and I still don't have it. Yeah, Party Rock she's being a bully right now.
A lot of new information about this shocking crime, including the fact that officers had been investigating that suspect years ago
Not a grandmother.
because of complaints about how the victim had been treated. But despite that investigation, the alleged abuse continued for years afterwards.
33 years of law enforcement, this is the worst treatment of humanity that I've ever witnessed.
This Waterbury home was a real-life house of horrors. Police say this woman, Kimberly Sullivan, imprisoned her stepson for more than 20 years, starting when he was just 11, in conditions investigators compare to World War II death camps.
It's shuddering to think that someone would treat any person, let alone a family member or someone that was entrusted as a guardian or a parental figure in this way.
We learned today that Waterbury police had investigated the family back in 2005 after other children told DCF workers they were worried about the victim after he had been pulled out of school. But apparently, Sullivan was able to hide the abuse.
Officers went to the house was clean, it was lived in, they spoke to the victim at that point in time, and there were no cause for any alarm or any conditions that existed that would have led officers to believe anything other than a normal childhood.
But after the officers left, police now know the torture continued. The victim says he spent at least 22 hours a day in a 9-foot by 8-foot room on the verge of starvation, often only drinking toilet water. Now, he's finally safe, but his past casts a large shadow.
There's a lot of physical therapy that he'll have to go through. There's a lot of healing that he'll have to go through mentally.
The victim finally freed himself last month by setting a fire inside his bedroom and telling emergency responders about the abuse. Sullivan denies the charges, but hasn't explained why her 32-year-old stepson was just 68 pounds when he was rescued.
68 pounds, 32 years old, 62 pounds. And you're right, Black Roses. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. You never know. I'm still trying to get an update on this case that happened right here in Washington State, where this young man killed his whole family. Well, the sister was still alive, but she was in a hospital. I need to get an update on that case as well. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. Girl, don't get me started on Jules. Please, not yet. I listened to some of George's live last night that he did the other day. And let me tell you, I would rather be a poodle kicker than a $2 dried up prostitute hoe. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Neighbors remember catching fleeting glimpses of him a few times through a bedroom window, looking out at the world that until now he could not be a part of.
I was very shocked. I think I've kind of convinced myself that maybe I did just make him up all those years ago, but I just hope that he gets the help that he needs to heal from everything.
This entire situation has also been extremely emotional for investigators. In fact, Chief Spagnolo tells us that his officers have already taken up a collection to pay for essential items that the victim will need on his long road to recovery.
68
For Local News
pounds.
Live, I'm Roger Suzanne in
So-
Channel 3 Eyewitness News in Waterbury.
If y'all suspect anything's going on, you suspect something, you see something, say something. Please do, because this shit is crazy. But anyway, I'm going to go. Party Rock, I'm tired of you disrupting and being a bully, okay? You need to stop. It's not a good look, okay? And the plant emojis are triggering me, okay? Michelle, the plants are triggering me. They really are. No, let me stop. Let me stop. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. The plants are not triggering me. I need to repot some of my plants because I saw a couple of little black bugs, and my peppers are taking off. I don't know if E11 is still in here or not, but I did plant some of my peppers. I planted habaneros. Okay, if habanero's still here, I planted habanero peppers and regular green jalapenos. So, and they have taken off. Now I need to wait till it's warm enough so I can transplant them into the thing so I can put them outside. But I did. Oh my God. It's too, Michelle LaBelle. I love plants too, but I need to repot. I was looking up, they were telling me to use a little bit of peroxide and water to do the solution to kill the bugs. But I saw a couple of, because I'm looking at I see little black bugs. I'm like, what the hell is that? So the potting soil that I bought has bugs. So I need to look again because they're telling me how much peroxide to use and how much water to use so I can, or just buy new potting soil. I just bought that soil. Oh, you've been online too? Yes, I planted the red ones. And I think I'm going to do some ghost peppers too, because I have those seeds as well. So I think I'll do those today. I'll put them in to start them, to start it off, and then I'm going to move them outside. But I did do habaneros and I did regular green, and I love jalapeno peppers. I love peppers, period. I really do. So I'm going to put, I know my brother grows ghost peppers, and just a little bit is all you need. Yes, habanero. Buy battery soil? Buy what? Wait a minute, it went away. You have over 60. I like your stand with that light that you have. Somebody else told me neem oil. Where do I get that from? Hey, my savage. Yeah, I need to do something because I have a whole bag that seems that it's infested with little black bugs. And when I went around my plant stand, they were all dead on the floor. And I'm like, what the hell is this? So then I started looking in my plants and I see a little bug. I said, oh shit. So I looked it up. Neem oil is good, but they were telling me about peroxide too. She says spray bottle with water and damn. Okay, Island Girl, you need to tell me how much dish soap to use. Neem oil is, I've never heard Seven Dust. Now I know but Seven Dust because my grandfather used to use Seven Dust on his crops. You know, he would sprinkle it on the yeah, he would use Seven Dust. So I know what that is. I have a garden center right down the street. Happy 313 day. Oh, 313. Yes, today is 313. I'm not buying nothing from Amazon. I promised Debbie. I canceled my subscription. So my subscribe and save. I'm not getting anything off of Amazon. Did you see I have a woman in my terrarium? I named it Peppy Jr. Peppy Jr. What? Oh my God. Okay. All right. I see it. I see. But I'm going to go up to Ace up the street, and they have all of that stuff as well. I'm going to see if they have neem oil. I'm going to see if they have that. It stinks. Only spray plants down with that out. But my plants are inside. So should I take them outside and spray them and then bring them back in? Should I do that or the Seven Dust? With the Seven Dust, well, it didn't hurt my grandpa's crops. It didn't hurt them at all. Okay. All right. I will go to the hardware. Ace is your favorite hardware place. Okay. I will go up there later on. Message Mike. He will help. What Mike, Island Girl? Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I know what Mike. I know. Okay. I know what Mike. Your father-in-law. I got you. I can do that. But I bought the bag, but I ordered it off of Amazon. She had a worm? Oh, I don't want to get a worm. I need to sing to them. I talk to my plants. Okay, that's what I was thinking. It's supposed to be a thunderstorm here today. It is pretty dark outside, so I'll see about doing it today or tomorrow. But I know I keep going over there and sweeping since I noticed them the other day, and that's when I looked up. But they die as soon as they hit the floor. I was like, what are these little black things? And I was looking, it was coming from, and it's only the ones that I use with that new soil. Okay. I'll get some neem oil. How about tea tree oil? Can I use tea tree oil? You put the soil in the freezer. Huh. Okay. Oh, you have a worm in your terrarium. Damn it, Mandy. So you pour hot water in. See, it's already planted. I don't want to do that. I definitely know. And I just watered them the other day as well. So use some soapy water or the neem oil. But they did tell me peroxide, but I don't know how much peroxide, and I don't want to kill. I'm going to look it up again, and I'll measure it out. I should sing the $2 mattress song. Hi, Watcher of Crazy. I can't wait for your premiere tonight. I will be there for your premiere. You can't keep basil alive. I love fresh basil. Give your plants a good shower before you add the neem oil. You try to wash away everything loose. First, do it outside if you can. Yeah, I can. I can do it on my patio. Girl Savage, you know I'm gonna play prostitute, dried up prostitute. Captain Jack's. Okay, is that liquor? It definitely needs to be seen far and wide. Could somebody drop Watch Your Crazy channel in the chat, please? I noticed this morning she said she had a premiere. Savage was going to the sex shop. Wait a minute. Why is Savage going? Savage don't need to go to no damn sex shop. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Why is Savage going to the sex shop? Hi, who's that girl? 1 part peroxide. So that's a cap full to 3 parts water. Got it. Okay. Got it. Thank you, Savage. Well, why y'all going to the sex shop? Savage, you need me to ship you a rose? I'm going to try it. Oh my God. I'm missing something. Y'all just in. Oh, you deleted it. Okay. Oh, what? Black Roses, you've been subscribed to her? I like her. I like Charlie Sending Love. I like Just Blaze. Oh my God, Watcher, thank you. I didn't even set a goal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I found some really good channels that I've enjoyed going to. Who's that girl? My baby. Oh my God, Savage in her hands. She doesn't have her avatar right now. Her computer is down. Watch You Up Crazy, have you went into Savage's chat? Have you gone to any one of Savage's? Well, she just did a live the other day. Yeah, Charlie is good. I enjoy her chat. Hi, my Sarah motherfucking Z. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Her room is nice. I like going in there. I like when she's on a panel and Just Blaze. And I forgot the other ladies. Church Lady. Yeah, Church Lady. I like her on panel. Definitely don't like Square on panel. He's a panel killer. I can't stand that guy. Yeah, Savage is very, very, very talented. That's my girl. Savage, I was thinking the other day, it's almost 5 damn years that I've known you. Almost 5 years. Yeah, girl, Just Blaze is my new bestie. I was telling E11 about Just Blaze. E11 does the cracky system too. And I dropped Just Blaze link in the chat for her the other day. Because E11 does the cracky system and stuff as well. And I dropped the link so she can go check out Just Blaze. Savage Room is fun. Yeah, I really do. I don't know why she's going to the sex store. Am I missing something? Oh, yeah. Their drama, girl, 11. Their drama is like the drama we have over here. But I like Just Blaze when she's showing her community garden and stuff she's doing. But it's the same shit that we go through over here. Hi, Just Speedo. I miss you. But it's the same shit. And this one lady kept tagging me in shit. And I'm like, what's her name? JoJo Badass. I'm like, don't tag me in this BS. I don't know none of this shit that's going on. I go into a chat to support. Don't tag me because I don't care what your drama is. I'm there to listen and enjoy the chat. That's it. That's all I want to do is go in and listen. I don't want to hear who said what, who did what. You're the community drunk? What? No, I did not know you're the community drunk, Savage. Well, goddamn. Bambi, I saw that. I heard that message. And yes, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Yeah, it's okay to watch it, but don't put me in that shit. She was tagging everybody. Why are you tagging me? Don't tag me. Please don't tag me. The sex store has some badass shoes. Oh my God. Okay. They have shoes in the sex store. Got you. Got you. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Something just came in. Hold on. Let me check my messages. Hold on. I got 4 photos. Oh my God. She's made, look at her peppers. Oh my God. Wisco gal. You've got like a little makeshift greenhouse. Oh my God, your peppers are gorgeous. Can I get some peppers, please? Oh my God. Oh, really? Well, I kind of figured that when I was in Rat Trap Cities, and she kept trying to go up on panel, and it wasn't even discussing any of that stuff. She wasn't taking a hint. And I'm like, could you please just stop? Those peppers look delicious. So you have a makeshift greenhouse. Please don't give Party Rock any ideas, because she's going to be putting together a greenhouse. Don't give Party Rock ideas. She's going to be putting together a makeshift greenhouse. Party Rock, you need to check it out. I'll send you the pictures, but she's on IG. But I'll send you the pictures so you can see. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Okay. I know why you're called the community drunk now. Okay, I see. Oh, she needs a chicken house too. So, watcher of crazy, E11 raises chickens too. She has, well, she calls them the Golden Girls. E11 has chickens as well. And Party Rock used to have chickens. You want to build a greenhouse? I'm going to send you the pictures of Wisco Gal's greenhouse. You going to go to Hitsville? That'll be good. That'll be a nice video. Yeah. And E11's chickens. So E11's channel, could you guys drop E11's channel? Please drop Savage. Drop everybody's channel that's in the chat. Drop their channels so they can check out. I'm going to become a community drunk. You plant my peppers. Sophie, you plant peppers too. Okay. Damn it, Mandy wants chickens. You want roosters. Okay. Okay. But E11 does videos on her chickens and on her cracky system. Wait a minute. Wisco Gal greenhouse. It was on Temu for 120. Okay. Thank you guys for dropping. And Savage, drop your there we go. You had a rooster that chased you. I don't know if you guys know Watcher of Crazy story or not. You should go to her channel, but she has an awesome story. And she tells her story quite well. All of these women, Just Blaze has had 2 brain surgeries. Spray bottle with water and Dawn dish soap. I got it, Island Girl. Just Blaze has had 2 brain surgeries. These are some awesome women. Met some awesome women. It was nice having you down there. Come back any time. But those are honestly, they're awesome women, and so far they all seem to be quite upfront and candid with everything they say. Let me see. Yes, so E11 does, she has, and you need to check out some of her shorts on her videos and stuff, and her intro to her lives are hilarious. She has the chickens. I love it. I'm the only person I know that rescues the worms on my tomato plants. Really? Hi, True Crime. Oh, she's not here. Yep, that's her name. And she watches a lot of crazy. But yeah, check out some of these channels. And then Lady Red came up yesterday. Lady Red is in, she covers Lisa Richard on TikTok. I'm going to drop Lady Red's channel again. I really, really like her. I really do. I like the way she does her content. And I don't know. I like her channel. So I'm going to drop Lady Red's channel again in the chat. And I'm going to love those gourd and have chickens and basically, yes. Somebody was saying they were thinking about getting bees. Who was it said they were thinking about doing a hive? I am Lady Red, but Lady Red is another YouTuber. I am OG Lady Red on TikTok, and they used to call me Red when I was little. So I've always had that nickname of Red. Oh, lizards. Okay. Y'all need to do a gardening show. Ann is doing a cooking show. I'm telling you, Ann's recipes are off the, we've been getting those cold snaps. It needs to stop. But going to do a work around smaller containers inside. See, that's what I did. I did the smaller containers inside. And then when it starts getting a little warmer, I'm going to move it outside. You're going to milkweed to draw butterflies in. Yeah, somebody was in the chat saying they were thinking about starting a hive. She's a combat veteran. I like her. Yeah, she tells it like it is. Oh, but watch your crazy. Just to let you know, we have a bee. We have a woman that dresses in a bee costume in our community, and she's been playing all of you guys' lives on her IG, on her Rumble. Yes, her channel name is Just Jules. I shouldn't have said that, but yeah, she is stuck in elementary or middle school. She has no life. She's an ex-prostitute. That's why we call her a dried up prostitute. She was dating a pimp that pimped out her best friend. And she's done crack and meth, which she admitted to doing. But she was only doing it because her boyfriend was spending all of their money on that kinds of stuff. Okay, so just wanted you to be aware of her. And she's watching you, but she doesn't come in a chat and chat. Okay, she's a bitch. Oh, I'm considering hatching out some turkey eggs for my neighbor. Really? Yeah, she dresses up as a bee and she thinks she's a bee, but she's a dried up prostitute. Yes. And also it's documented that she's crazy. She turned her boyfriend into the FBI because he was a pimp, because she got mad at him because he left her. And then when she tried, when he went, she never thought anything was going to happen. So then she tried to, as she said, but then she said she was going to K herself, and she wrote my name on her arm. And she was going to throw herself in front of a train. And then when they found her, no, don't go check her out. Then when they found her, they would come for me because it would be my fault that she jumped in front of a train. I'm like, damn, girl. So me, being the bitch that I am, I told her to cut deep by the K. So anyway, Just want to let you know that she's all into y'all Kool-Aid and don't know what the flavor is, okay? She's all in the Kool-Aid, don't know the flavor. So just wanted you to be warned. And then she sends her little hive members, her little minions, you know, the little worker bees, as we call them. She sends the worker bees out. Choo-choo. Party Rock, you need to stop being condescending. That's a new word. Well, since you wrote it, now she knows how to spell it. But yeah, she's a high school and a beauty school dropout. Okay? But she sits in this little one-room apartment on her pedestal trying to tell other people what they should and shouldn't say, as she contradicts herself every time she opens her fucking mouth. Yes, another wackadoo. Yes, another wackadoo. I think she and JoJo would be really good friends. Another wackadoo. But I always say judge people for yourself. But I heard that you went to another stream and you already know that person was a little crazy. So I think you would come to the same conclusion. So, you know, if everybody is saying the same thing about one person, there's a common denominator there. And we're not the crazy ones, okay? We're not the ones that are crazy. Damn it, Mandy. The first time I heard her tell her to give a swarm. Oh my God. The bug needs to spend some of her weed out deodorant. Damn. Oh my God. Muggsy is my baby. Yeah, I wouldn't even go. If you're going to go check it out, I wouldn't even type in the chat. I would just sit there and observe for yourself, and that way you'll see it. She was ran out of MobTube. She was run out of all any kind of community she goes into. She gets ran out of, and then she always go, you know. And the bees always got us fly. Come on, bees, let's fly. Then they swarm your channel. And then when she gets pissed off because you don't like what she has to say or you don't agree with her, the bees just take off and fly. Sorry, I had to say that. After listening to some of George's live, I really got a little pissed off because she didn't listen to everything that George had to say. And let's remember who put our friend out there on Front Street. It was you. It was you, not George. You. You did that. Heidi, you still friends with Amber? Amber and I, we're cordial. We're good. We're cordial. We're good. Yes, Savage. When I heard that shit, I was so pissed. You did that, not George. You did it. And now you want to act like George is doing something. Shut the fuck up. Always trying to wash your hands of shit. Yes, bottom bitch. Thank you. And if anybody doesn't know what a bottom bitch is, the bottom bitch works with the pimp and she gets the girls, you know, and she places the ads and she wants to be the number one woman in his life while he's fucking the other hoes. Because let's not forget, the booty is mine. Okay? Let's not forget that. I got so pissed when I was listening to that. I couldn't even listen anymore last night. I didn't even know he went live on Rumble the other day. Listening to that bullshit. Like she's so fucking innocent. Bitch. You know, you heard how I put that B on there? Bitch. Like that. Okay? Is this Mandy? No, that's another Mandy. That's Damn It Mandy. It's not the same Mandy. Not at all. I saw that Yorkville put in the chat that Glenwood is still on the run. So, Savage, when are you going live again? Oh, I'm going to have to tell you because I don't want to say it on here. She tried to act like that George was saying bad things about and I'll tell you. I'll just tell you offline. I'll tell you offline. It's a different Mandy. Mandy comes in the chat with MADI, and Mandy has her picture on her avatar. Damn it, Mandy comes from over in MobTube. That's where I met Damn it, Mandy at. So I hope Savage goes live again soon. Friday. I don't know if Savage is going to go live, but anyway, I'm going to go. But that really pissed me off, Savage, and I definitely have to tell you about that. The woman that passes around everybody's fucking nudes. Shut the fuck up. I have no idea, Just Beetle. I have no idea. And I always want to talk with somebody meeting somebody on the internet when you done met 3 fucking men on the internet. And you done came out your own mouth and said some man paid you money to jiggle his balls or play with his... Shut up! Jesus, shut up. Well, hopefully you get home early. 313. Okay, her area code is 313. She lives in Detroit. The date today is 313. You get it? 313 day. No, I haven't seen any updates on Michael and Angela except for her going online the other day and talking about Michael didn't get any birthday wishes. But then I heard her say that she played Maria and Ann's members only live. But then she doesn't want to do a members only live because she doesn't want anybody to play her shit. But she does it. And I'm going to tell you guys again, if you guys don't know, if she's playing your stuff, she's on IG, is circumventing technology. And that's how Real lost his channel. That's how Real lost his channel. The first one. Or was it the second one? She's circumventing technology. YouTube does not look kindly on that. You're playing other people's members only, that their members are paying for. And you're over on IG or Rumble. That's a no-no. And I said, if she does it to me, I need to get her link. I need to get it so I can send it. And I can send, and I need you to, if anybody sees it, record it, send it, and I'll send it straight to YouTube. I'm sure she did. She has no content. None. But sitting there and try to tell people what they should or shouldn't do. I wish you would have recorded it, Black Roses, and sent it to me. She has no content. She has no life. She's miserable. She's a failure. And the only thing she has is YouTube. Because nobody fucking want to be bothered with her in her real life. She's low life piece of shit. Oh, you know, I think I do. I think I do. She doesn't have a life. None. She sits on live all day. Thank you, Ghostface. I did not know. Well, you know what? I knew she would because that's all she has to do. The minute you put up members live, there she is in her little beehive, in her little bee. And guys, and you know what? And Poodle Kicker. And girl, shut the fuck up. Get a life. And these stupid ass people sit there and make her think that she's the best thing going. Are you fucking stupid? Are you guys stupid? She's stupid. And then if somebody starts talking about her, like George was playing, she wants to strike. Which, oh, did you tell your people the strike didn't hold? YouTube agreed with George, and now you have 7 days now to take him to court. Oops. Oops. Keep hitting him. Oops. Striking for some bullshit. But you want to play other people's shit. You are sorry, simple somebody. Simple-minded. Simple. You a simpleton. Ooh, okay. Anyway, I can't stand that girl. I really can't. I can't. And she's not a woman. She's a girl. I can't stand her. It is, but it's sad that you have nothing to do. I thought she was playing body cams. I thought she was doing all of this. But she's forever want to give people her opinions about what other people should be doing. And you are no better than anybody else. You're sorry. You're a very sorry individual. Oh, Pi Day. Oh, happy birthday, Wisco gal. Happy early birthday. Oh my God, she's living in her car. I was going to talk about, she did a video, and now, and TMZ picked it up. It's now all in the news. She's been living in her car for 3 years. She said she was living with her mom, and then her mom, the way she was being treated, she couldn't do it. And out of respect for her mother, she's been living in her car, Savage, for 3 years. 3 years. Three whole years. So her hair is gorgeous still, but you were the lead singer of, Dawn was the lead singer for En Vogue, right? You know, because you're never going to get it, never ever going to get it. Yeah. Andy Cohen is always stepping down, and he never leaves. I'm waiting for John Legend or somebody to step up and do something. You know, they always want to say you want to keep it, but Dawn can sing. Dawn can really, really sing. But 3 years she's been living in her car. What happened to all of her royalties? I have to go back and look all of this stuff up. But because she was living with her mom. Now they make me want to go back and look at the other two. Yeah, let's see if John Legend does something with her. So anyway, I didn't see Daddy today. I'm going to send her a message, and I'm going to send her some flowers. Sarah can sing? Okay. She's a beautiful woman. She is a beautiful woman. I'm going to get together a letter for YouTube. If you guys can hit me with those links and stuff, please, I really would appreciate it. Now I'm asking for something. No, Savage, you never played it. You remember you were asking for people. If you played it, I missed it. I used to love that song. Don't be an asshole. Wait a minute. Did you guys hear Sloan Bella said that Angie Stone was taken out Did you guys hear that? Bye, Aesop's. Did you guys hear that? She said Angie Stone was taken out. They said that Angie Stone had crawled out the back of the van and they told her to sit on the side. But Sloan Bella, she said Angie Stone came to her really clearly. She doesn't know who she is. And hi, not my real name. Hold on a second. Let me get Sloan Bella real quick. Sloan Bella also said that Diddy, well, she had already called it, and so did Cat Williams. Hold on, Angie Stone. She just did this. I don't know if she did it on TikTok or was it YouTube. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Hold on. Let me grab Sloan so you guys can hear what she said. And I saw it on the TikTok. Look, I saw it on the TikTok. And I'm going to go with fair use, Sloan. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Here we go.
Know who she is.
Don't really know who she is.
Don't really know who she is. Don't really know who she is. But I think she sold out. I think a lot of people sell.
Sloan Bella, my crystal ball is telling me.
Oh, no. Hold on. I don't want to use his. Where is Sloan Bella? I just wanted hers. But she said she was taken out. Is Sloan Bella still on? Hold on. She's still on YouTube. But I don't want to go through videos. I just want the one with Angie Stone, where she says that Angie Stone was taken out. Is she still doing lives on YouTube? Yes, 4 days ago. Okay, I'll have to find just that part where she's talking about Angie Stone. But she said that Angie Stone was taken out because she sold out. So I'll find it. Please do. Hi, Christoph. You don't like her attitude, Scotland? I like Sloan Bella. I haven't watched her in a while, but I'll go back to watching her again. But, you know, and did you hear that Justin Bieber is supposed to be testifying? Now, I've heard this before. I've heard it before. I kind of figured it, but because he unfollowed Usher, he unfollowed Diddy, all of Diddy's kids, but Justin Bieber is supposed to be testifying it in May. Don't know how true that is. They haven't released their witness things, but people that were scheduled to testify, they have said it. Justin just hasn't said anything, but he has unfollowed a lot of them. He unfollowed all of them. Usher, Diddy's kids. He has unfollowed all of them. Would you please stop shopping? Because you're making me pissed now. Stop shopping. Just stop shopping. But suppose allegedly Justin Bieber will be testifying about the whole Diddy situation. We will see. Well, I figure, I don't know. Are they going to call Jennifer Lopez? He unfollowed Scooter Braun. All of them. All of them. Everybody wants a garage live. Hi, Harlow. How are you? Harlow, did you see Love Live Strong did an apology to you? Did you see that? I know people say things when they're mad, but that was uncalled for. But she did an apology. She said she did an apology video to you. I don't know if you saw it or not. That's why I'm asking. I don't know if you saw it or not. Oh my God, would you stop? Are you bragging? Stop. Yeah, Harlow, she did an apology. She did an apology video. So I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Can I find it for you? Hold on. Love Live Strong. Hold on. She said she did an apology video. Hold on. Video. Hold on. I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, I don't see it. She told me she did an apology video and I just don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Yeah, please hit the like button. I don't see it. Harlow has a nice channel too, and she has she can go toe to toe as well. Yeah, but no, Pam. Love Live Strong said she did an apology video, is what she told me. Because she sent me a message and I don't see it. Do you know where the apology video is? Because I don't see it. Thank you. Okay, do you remember the name of it? I know she told me she did it. But I just look. I don't see it unless I don't know the title. Because she sent me a message yesterday. And I don't see it. I don't. So maybe I'm just overlooking it. But Harlow, she did. She said that she did an apology video to you. Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. We're Unstoppable. No, that's not it. That's 3 weeks ago. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm looking at her shorts. Oh, When Words Hurt. Is that it? When Words Hurt? Hold on. Yep, this is it. Hold on. Harlow. Hold on. Let me just play it for you. She did. I found it. It says When Words Hurt. Hold on, Harlow. She did. She told me that.
And that's not.
Hold on.
Peace and blessings, everybody. I just wanted to hop on here really quickly and speak about something. Let me put this down. Speak about something. The other day, I was in an argument with a couple of different people. And the thing about me is that if it's worth fighting for, then it's worth dying for. And so I do go too far in fights. And sometimes if I can't put my hands on you, which is something that I'm learning not to do, and I'm working on that, but I'm going to make sure that my words are going to freaking cut you. And that's not nice. And I don't want to be like that. I'm working not to be like that currently every day. And so I just want to issue an apology to the people that I said those things to. There was a couple of them, and it wasn't right. And I'm gonna really strive not to do something like that again, not to let somebody get me that angry that I'm willing to say things that I shouldn't say. And so I hope that people can understand that, like that I'm a work in progress, and I can stand to straighten. And when I do say something wrong or do something wrong, I can definitely take the responsibility for it. And I can take the responsibility for it and stand up and say, yeah, I was wrong. I was dead wrong for doing that. And hopefully people can give me, look at me with a, better perspective and stuff like that. And if the people don't forgive me that I said it to, again, I still do apologize to them. It definitely was not right for me to go that far in an argument. And I'm working on it. Like I said, I'm working on it. It is something I'm very aware of.
Hold on, Beetle.
And it is part of my therapy to try to work past these anger issues. But, no excuses. I grew up in a very rough environment, and you have to fight.
Pause this for a minute. Okay. I'm going to say this. Beetle, I saw your comment. Okay. Yes, Pam was up on panel with her, but as we said, people are responsible for what they say, period. I spoke to Pam myself, and I wanted to know what the hell was going on. I spoke directly to Pam. I told her how I felt about what I heard come out of Love Live Strong's mouth when it came to Harlow's family. It was wrong. She agreed with me on that. But just like I said, I'm not accountable for what happens when somebody says something out of their mouth. The people that said are the ones that should be held accountable. Now, if she was chiming in and agreeing with her, that'll be something totally different. That's not what I heard. Now, whatever's going on between Bambi and Pam, I've told both of them that's between the two of them. I am not getting in the middle of it. I want none of it. And I'm not going to have anybody being attacked in my chat. I'm sorry.
Live. And so not being in that environment anymore, sometimes with my PTSD and things like that, it does trigger me back into the fight.
That's what I'm saying. This is not an actual apology.
I do apologize. I shouldn't have said those things. Peace and blessings.
No, she doesn't say Harlow. So no, I understand. But her apology should have included the fact that she discussed your deceased husband and your daughter. That's a general, sorry, Love Live Strong. That is a general apology. You're not saying what you apologizing for. You spoke on this woman's deceased husband and her daughter. That's what the apology should have been about. Not about I'm saying some things to a couple of people. No, the apology is I apologize to Harlow for speaking on her deceased family members. That's a general apology. And I'm sorry, that's not acceptable. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. That apology should have been directed to Harlow. That's the way I see it. And I get it, but you need to apologize to Harlow for saying what you did. That's what needs to happen. An apology, not an excuse, an apology. An apology. A flat out apology. Harlow, I apologize for speaking on your deceased husband and your deceased daughter. No matter how mad I've got, or how mad I was. I should have never, ever spoken on your deceased family members. That is an apology. I'm sorry. That's an apology. I apologized to Jen when I said I was going to resurrect her family. I mean, her mother and her father. And when I told her I apologized, I sincerely apologized because they didn't do anything to me. I didn't give an excuse. If you apologize, you apologize. What I heard was an excuse. Okay, Pam, they had an argument. Did Harlow discuss anybody in her family? That's all I want to know. I didn't hear that. If I missed something, please tell me. If I missed something, please tell me. If I missed something, please tell me. I went into Bambi, she was going off. I go into Harlow's, Bambi's on panel, everybody's going at her. I left. But when I heard what came out of Love Live Strong's mouth, now if I missed something, please tell me. If there is a video that I missed where Harlow started an argument that resulted in her deceased family, no excuse. There is no excuse for speaking on someone's deceased family or family, period. None. Yes, I did hear that. I did. There's no excuse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for that. And I do believe that Love Live Strong can do a whole lot better. That was a general apology. That didn't address Harlow. That could have been addressing anyone. The apology should have been, that's why I couldn't find it. It should have been directed to Harlow. Who's that girl? I'm serious. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. That is not right. And that apology should be directed to Harlow, not to the people I was involved in an argument with. No. Whatever you said to Bambi, that was Bambi. I'm speaking directly of what you said to Harlow. That's it. Bambi and you were going back and forth from what I understand. Bambi, she just needs to move on, do her content, stop, ignore this bullshit. She can't. I've had conversations with her. I hope she does. Move on. Ignore it. Stop talking. Stop bringing it up. That's it. That's all she has to do. They're going to talk. They're going to talk. Who gives a fuck? Okay? The apology, again, needs to be to Harlow for what she said. Take accountability for what you said. And you don't. And I agree, Pam, you don't, Controller. I heard you tell her that, and I heard what you said. I heard it. So anyway, I just wish you guys, and I really do, I hate to see when friendships, breakups, and all this stuff. But when you got to go that low to win an argument, that's not winning. That's not winning. That's not winning at all. I like Love Live Strong when she's up there with her husband and they're talking about the couple situation. I like watching that. But this, she needs to take accountability for what she said about Harlow's family. That's it. That was low. And when you go that low, you're not winning an argument. So again, love you guys. I'm going to go. So I hit the link. Again, maybe you guys can go behind the scenes and have a conversation where you all agree not to talk about each other. Maybe then Harlow and Love Live Strong should have a conversation, but she did it publicly and she needs to apologize to her publicly. Hi, Denver. So again, you guys have a good one. Maybe you guys need to think about having a stream, bring Harlow up on the panel and apologize to her publicly, not a general apology. And I'm not saying you, Pam. I'm talking about Love Live Strong. Maybe she needs to invite her up on a panel and apologize to her. No and ifs, no buts, no excuses. A flat out apology for what came out of her mouth. Love you guys. Have a great day. And I am out of here. Bye.